Hello, Tamara Green for A Course in Miracles, lesson number 162. All right, let's kind of open up this area here. Palms at a 90-degree angle from your arms. One goes up and the other goes down, and then you begin to pull back and feel the stretch. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we just switch back and forth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Shake all that out. All right. Course in Miracles 162. I am as God created me. This single thought held firmly in the mind would save the world. From time to time, we will repeat it as we reach another stage in learning. It will mean far more to you as you advance. These words are sacred, for they are the words God gave in answer to the world you made. By them, it disappears, and all things seen within its misty clouds and vaporous illusions vanish as these words are spoken, for they come from God. Here is the word by which the Son became his Father's happiness, his love, and his completion. Here, creation is proclaimed and honored as it is. There is no dream these words will not dispel, no thought of sin, and no illusion which the dream contains that will not fade away before their might. They are the trumpet of awakening that sounds around the world. The deed awake in answer to its call. And those who live and hear this sound will never look on death. Holy indeed is he who makes these words his own, arising with them in his mind, recalling them throughout the day, at night, bringing them with him as he goes to sleep. His dreams are happy and his rest secure, his safety certain, and his body healed, because he sleeps and wakens with the truth before him always. He will save the world because he gives the world what he receives each time he practices the words of truth. Today we practice simply, for the words we use are mighty, and they need no thoughts beyond themselves to change the mind of him who uses them. So holy it changed that it is now the treasury in which God places all his gifts and all his love to be distributed to all the world, increased by giving, kept complete because its sharing is unlimited. And thus you learn to think with God. Christ's vision has restored your sight by salvaging your mind. We honor you today. Yours is the right to perfect holiness you now accept. With this acceptance is salvation brought to everyone. For who could cherish sin when holiness like this has blessed the world? Who could despair when perfect joy is yours, available to all as remedy for grief and misery, all sense of loss, and for complete escape from sin and guilt? And who would not bother to you, and who would not be brother to you now, you, his Redeemer and his Savior? Who could fail to welcome you into his heart with loving invitation, eager to unite with one like him in holiness? You are as God created you. These words dispel the night, and darkness is no more. The light is come today to bless the world, for you have recognized the Son of God, and in that recognition is the world's. So 162 is I am as God created me. With this lesson, we are truly recognizing, or I should say, we are recognizing the truth of who we really are, acknowledging who we really are. So we have a third dimensional self. This is the self that has to work, with the body in this 3D realm called, human, being a human on this planet Earth, with all the 3D realities, the world, as the lessons refers to this 3D reality, with reality with a small r, not a capital R. And this self is with a capital S, right? Self. This is our true self. We know deep within us that the truth of these words, I am as God created me, right? And that truth is the kind, it's like saying that truth is something that really builds. It has an expansive energy to it. Anything that is truth expands and opens and reaches others and ripples out. It's a very healing energy whenever we are acknowledging the truth with a capital T, our spirit self, our God self. I am as God created me. Open, expansive, awareness, consciousness, truth with a capital T. But then, of course, we have the egoic self, the one that kind of rules the 3D experience we have with this world, the reality with a small r. Our true self with a capital S is our reality with a capital R. Our 3D, experience that we have in this, along with our spirit, but it is reality with a small r, our self with a small s. And it's a very, when we're in that world and we're operating from that world with fear and reaction and all kinds of stuff like that, it's contractive. It's the opposite of expansive. It doesn't feel so good to be in the contracting kind of energy. So when you're operating from truth, forgiveness, may I today, in this moment, God, may I forgive myself for every moment that I believed that the 3D world is the truth with a capital T. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Or, I forgive myself. Let me talk to my true spirit self. I am so sorry that I ever believed, because I certainly have in my life, and I'm sure you have in your life. It's how we were indoctrinated to truly believe that the third dimensional world is the truth. What we see is the truth. What we hear from others in terms of their using their voice and their senses, what we experience through our 5 senses is not the truth. So our job here is to see beyond the third dimensional world, our bodies, our thoughts, what we see with our eyes, what we hear with our ears, what we taste with our mouth, right? And move beyond that. Look beyond that. And that's what they mean by Christ's vision. Beyond that is the reality with a capital R, our true self with a capital S. Expansive, light, eternal. That part of us never dies. Loving. And it is the salvation. It's our own salvation. And that ripples out and becomes the salvation of the world. Okay. I I hope you repeat this one often. I am as God created me. This truth will set you free. Okay. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.